on? Because I'm Georgia Harris today. Do you get it? Nobody's gonna get it. So today I put on my best wittily worded beanie. That is such a fun thing to say, wittily worded. Put on my best wittily worded beanie and I channeled my inner Georgia Harris, and except I didn't, because I did a full coverage look and she doesn't do that. But I did it because I'm having a lot, I'm like, okay, you guys know, I'm normally not the type of person that is like,
oh, I'm breaking out, my skin is so bad, I don't want to be seen on camera with like my skin looking bad.
But like truly my skin has just been acting up so much. It's like a couple things. I think it's because of the weather. I think it's because I'm incredibly stressed out because of school, which I'm finally like, I have one paper left to write and I have one assignment left, and I am so close to this finish line. And I know a lot of my little glow sticks are also very, oh my god, I love calling you guys the glow sticks now, it's like my favorite thing. I know a lot of you guys are also very close to the finish line, so you got this. I believe in you. That's first and foremost. Second order of business before we start the actual video and I tell you what we're doing, I bought this blanket. Okay, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of this blanket because I'm going to be living in this blanket during the winter. It is fur on both sides. Normally, whenever I look for fur blankets that are like affordable, it's like this weird like velvet on one side and then fur on the other. This one is all fur. It's just a big ball of fur, and I got it for $15 at Marshall's, and it's my favorite shade of pink. So I've been living in this. I just upped my chair if I look different. I have been absolutely living in this, and I never want to leave my home again, and it's been getting me through finals week. So if you're in college and you need a boost, buy yourself a really nice blanket and like a new candle or something. Treat yourself a little. It's been a long semester. Today's video, I am so excited. We are doing another collab with the one and only, the fabulous Georgia Harris. Georgia is so dope. She's just like a dope person. First of all, I've actually like, okay, we haven't like met, but I've been on her podcast. She and Lacey have a podcast, so I'll make sure I'll link that channel down below too, because you guys should go follow it. I'm actually going to be on the podcast on Sunday. Is it this coming Sunday? I'm going to be on the podcast December 16th to talk about like a drama recap roundup situation. I'm really excited. I've been on their podcast a few times, so I've actually talked with Georgia like face to face, like we've had conversations, not just over the DM, and I just love her. I think she's such a funny person. I feel like she's like the yin to my yang. I feel like I'm a little peppy and like a little hyper, and she's just very mellow, very calm. She has the funniest dry sense of humor. Her parody videos are just like absolutely hysterical. She made one when there was like a whole rumor about everyone getting $60,000, and it was like, I was just rolling. Like, she's the funniest person. I think she's really fantastic, and I think you guys should go subscribe. But today we are doing something kind of fun. We decided we were going to do like a style swap situation. So Georgia and I have very different styles of doing our makeup, which is something I love about makeup, is that everybody can have a different way of doing it, but we particularly have like a very different way that we do our makeup. She's very creative. She does a lot of bright looks. She does a lot of like cool shapes with her eyes, whereas I'm very boring and basic. So I gave her a look that I'm really proud of, that I've done, that I like. There's not many of them, but I found one picture, because you can just never get a good picture, but I found one picture of a look that I really love, and she sent me this look, which I think is going to be a challenge, but I'm excited for it because it's got like some really cool colors that I would never put together. And also she does that kind of cool cat eye wing thing with eyeshadow, so we're going to try that. I'm going to grab some tape because I need tape for this look. I'm going to bring the blanket though. Realistically, I feel like I should have done my eyeshadow first and then done my base stuff, but it didn't. So we're just gonna do this. And if I like screw up my foundation with the tape, first of all, I'm not leaving the house after I do this, so it doesn't matter. Georgia, my girl, did a beautiful, it's kind of like, it's like a dark green, almost black green to blue, like a bright blue to yellow. And then on her lid, she has like a bright pinky peach with tones of purple. And then she also has like a bunch of glitter in her crease. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'll zoom you guys in. Can you see me too well? So the first thing I'm gonna do is just pop this tape. Hers is really high angled. I'm not good enough at makeup to like not do tape like this. I'm like so nervous. I feel like I'm not gonna do well at this. So the two palettes I grabbed for this, the Colored Rain palette to do the like dark green blue to yellow situation because I think these colors pretty well fit. I don't have the palettes that she used to achieve this look because Georgia's like an indie brand queen and I'm not quite there yet. But I also have the Norvina palette because some of these shimmers, the pink and like purple shimmers, look very similar to these ones. So that's what we're gonna use. I already primed my eyes, but I am gonna take the shade Base from the Norvina palette, which is just this like white shade, and we're gonna go from there. So how have you guys been liking Glow Mist so far? Let me know down below. I've been having like a lot of fun doing Glow Mist. First of all, I'm not gonna lie, it's been like a little stressful just because putting out a video every day, I kind of, when I started, I was like, oh, like I already do 5 times a week. I'm gonna go into the, I think I'm gonna start with the yellow and then work my way out to the darker shades. So I'm gonna start with this like yellow lemon drop shade and I'm just gonna get that all in my inner corner. And I'm gonna use like a packing brush. When I started Glow Mist, I was like, oh, realistically, it's not gonna be that different than posting what I already post because I'm already posting 5 times a week. So like honestly, what's the difference? There's a big difference. There's actually like a huge difference between 5 times a week and 7 days a week. Because when I first started, I was so idealistic. I was like, maybe I'll just start posting every day year round. And then I was like, there's absolutely no way I could do that. It's a lot of fun because I'm doing content that I'm definitely like proud of and I like. And I've been able to be a little bit more creative and do all these collabs like what I'm doing right now. But it's definitely stressful and I definitely like thought I was, because you know, this is how I describe it to my boyfriend when he asks like how things are going. I'm like, you know, when you're eating Chinese food, you feel like you've literally been eating for like an hour, but you're so far from the finish line of being done with your food and there's still so much food left. No matter how much you feel like you've eaten, there's just so much left. That's kind of how I feel about Glow Mist. I feel like I've filmed so many videos and done so many things and I still feel like there's so much left to do. So that's where we're at. It's going well though. I'm like excited. This isn't me like complaining or anything. I'm just like giving you guys an update because I think a lot of you guys have been asking like how it's going. I like that I get to do collabs like this. That is like the best part. And I've already done a few other collabs. I did one with Nisa. That one was so fun. And then I did one with Elle. That was also super, super fun. So now we're into the blue part. And I think I'm going to take the shade, hers is like a metallic blue. I don't really have metallic blues. I'm going to take the shade Drip Drop, this like bright blue, and maybe mix it in with Neo Blue, this color, and see what happens. And I'm also just doing this with a packing brush with like packing motions. I love this Vivid Pigments palette. This was like the best money I've ever spent. And I'm kind of doing that like wing thing that she does. Although the only problem I foresee with this is that Georgia and I have very different eye shapes. I think her eyes are definitely a little bit more hooded than mine, which is why I think she does the more like dramatic stuff with hers. I'm so excited to see how she does mine. I'm like so hyped. A lot of you guys want to know how like school is going or how this semester went because I haven't really done a school update in a while. And I know you guys like those. So if you want a school update, let me know down below and I'll film one. I was kind of planning on doing, like when everything's over and I get my grades back, I was kind of planning on doing like a get ready with me type video, but I guess I could also throw it into like videos like this. It's basically been going fine. Everything's going okay. I am gonna go into the shade Neo Blue just to put it more towards the edges so that that transfer to the dark green isn't as crazy. I have that stupid Baby Shark song stuck in my head from YouTube Rewind. Baby shark, do, 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 do. If I just put that in your head, I'm so sorry. This is actually like coming out really pretty and a lot easier, but I just feel like I look so crazy with like crazy eye makeup like this. Like Georgia pulls this type of look off so well, and whenever I do like big bold colors like this, I feel like people think I look crazy in public. Like they're like, who are you? Who do you think you are? See, here's the thing. Her look is definitely very like sharp. I almost feel like it starts lower and I feel like I went a little too high on the blue. So maybe, honestly, there's no way to fix it. I don't know how to fix that. I was gonna pretend I knew, I don't. So we're just gonna go from here. The only thing about this Vivid Pigments palette is that it's staining all of my brushes horribly. I'm gonna go in with this dark green shade Squad, but I've actually gotten a ton of use out of it. I've been trying to just play with it a lot. I've been really trying to get more into color. I don't know, it's fun to like play around and do something a little different. I think I'm nailing the colors here though. Like I'll put the picture right here. I feel like I'm nailing the like purple, the yellow to like a dark green. I feel like I'm doing really well with that. I feel like I look like Georgia. Do I look like Georgia? Am I crazy? Watch, I'm gonna watch back the footage and be like, I look bad. I also feel like I'm low-key gonna take off the tape and I'm gonna be like, I look so dumb. Oh my god, I have to tell you guys too, I caved and I got the Berries and Cream palette from Kristen Dominique Cosmetics. I'm disappointed in myself. That stupid thing they had going on, like a white shade to kind of like even out up here. They had this like stupid thing going on at Sephora. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm a rouge, so for me, it was if I spent $75, I got $25 off, which like I was like, Hannah, don't even buy anything. There's nothing you even really want. Don't even shop this sale. It's just another stupid Sephora sale and they're doing so many of them to try and trick you and like be a strong little anti-consumerist queen and like don't buy anything. And then they put the Dominique Cosmetics, like the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette on there. And I was like, ooh, I want that. And then they put these other things on sale. I think it's like the Too Faced blushes, the peach blushes from their peach collection. And I was like, well, I did really want those when they came out and I never got them. And then I've been wanting to pick up another one of the, I think they're called the chrome paints. I've been wanting to pick up another Tarte chrome paint and this actually looks so bad. I'm doing bad. I'm doing poorly. I've been wanting to pick up another one of those Tarte chrome paints. And so I was like, well, I'll just pick one of those up too, because then that's the basically like the free thing. I got all of that for $60. So I spent $10 more than I was supposed to with the whole sale, which is the point of those sales, that's how they get you, because nothing perfectly adds up to $75. So I spent $10 more, but I got $10 back with Ebates, and I was like, heck yes with that Ebates. So I'll have that in a week, so that'll be nice to have my little cash back moment. I'm gonna go get some concealer because I gotta do like a cut crease to get this pink and purple on there. I just did bad, I feel. I feel like this is not my best look. All right. Now it's the pink and purple part. So I'm gonna dip into, let me make sure these are like the right colors. I feel like the one thing I did do well here is I did get the right colors. I definitely did like the yellow to blue to dark well. Yeah, it seems like it's a mix of Wild Child's and Celestial. So I'm gonna, it looks like the pink is, ooh, I forgot how powdery these shades were. This Norvina palette was my least favorite Anastasia palette they've come out with. I don't love these shimmers. I just wish Anastasia would make all of their shimmers like the Sultry palette shimmers. See, this is the thing. Georgia's just so much more creative than I am. Because like I would never put all these colors together. I'm so intimidated by color. And she is just so fearless when it comes to this. She's just like, oh, you want to mix maroon and lime green? Let's do it. You know? I wish I was a little bit more fearless when it came to makeup like she was. Because this really is pretty. Baby shark, doo, 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 doo. I hate myself. I feel like this is basically what she did. I feel like this is the gist. Should I take off the tape? I feel like we're on like Extreme Home Makeover. It's like, move that tape. Oh my god, I'm Georgia. Like, tell me that we don't look so similar in this. What's the face she's making? Oh, it's just her eyes. I feel like I did really good. I'm gonna try to build up that yellow just a little bit more because I feel like it definitely got muddied with everything that was going on, but I think I did a really solid job with this. Now we're gonna do the lower lash line. It looks like she's wearing like a white liner maybe, so we're gonna throw on a white liner too. I want someone in the comments to try and tell me I'm not Georgia Harris. Try it. Wow, I destroyed this. Just kidding. I feel like I always like think I did better. I don't know if Georgia did white liner, but we did it. So I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in the shade Midnight Cowboy. And I'm gonna use this to mimic the effect of like inner corner. I literally already messed it up. I actually think I did an okay job of applying that. I'm normally, I don't wanna get it too close to my eyes because I have really sensitive eyes and I didn't wanna be like crying. I'm gonna throw on this highlighter. Georgia's usually pretty glowy because she does a lot more natural-ish makeup. And this is a pretty glowy highlighter. All right, I have absolutely no idea what lip she used, but I'm gonna assume it was something wild because it's Georgia. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go pick like the craziest lip I have. Let's see what that is. You know what, friends? As an ode to Georgia, I'm gonna do the most fun lip color I have, and that's this bright purple one. I just felt the need to pause here and let you guys know that the lip was a mistake. And first of all, it stained my lips. They filmed this yesterday and you can still see it. And second of all, it didn't look good with what I did. This is the part where everything went downhill. So I just wanted to like tell you guys that ahead of time. Just like a pre-warning, if you're like, if you don't like this lipstick, don't comment and be nice to me, because I know that it wasn't a good choice. So that's all I have to say about that. I look so bad. This look, you know what my grave mistake was? This is my grave mistake. I think I should have put the tape just like a wee bit lower, because then I could have connected the lower lash line to it, kind of like how she has like a seamless connection. For mine, there's like a gap here. I also think had I like studied this more before I started, I would have started the yellow lower and done the gradient a little bit more like at an angle like this instead of just going for it like that. But I don't think before I do things. So I actually don't hate this lip. I should wear this lip more. Spoiler alert, you threw that lipstick away, so you won't be wearing it anymore. I just wanted to let you know. I think it's kind of cute. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys back out and we're gonna film an outro, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you like this video. I feel like I actually look like a bird. Like, I feel, the funny thing about a lot of these collabs that I'm doing this Glowmas is that a lot of them are centered around like makeup and doing kind of like more out of the box things for me, I would say. They're things that I'm not really typically used to doing. I look like a bird. It's fine though, I'm loving it. I love you guys so much. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. Honestly, just so happy you're watching me. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much to Georgia for collaborating with me. You guys should definitely go subscribe to her because she's the best. And also go subscribe to the Half Cousins podcast. They do live streams every Sunday. Usually they have guests. I've been on there a couple times, and a lot of other people in the like small creator gang have been on there, and it's a really fun time. I actually really love their podcast. I think they do a great job. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being here. Check out my merch, my social medias, all of this crazy stuff I'm wearing, everything. It'll all be linked down below. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!